Shawn Spears would attack Joe Gacy before his huge match with Oba Femi tonight. Now, the result of that match seemed to be Oba Femi picking up the win. At least he seemed to celebrate that. I thought it was a no contest, though, because the referee did throw up the X. The match was called off in this match because simply Joe Gacy got hurt. We don't know exactly what happened. A lot of people speculating it was this move, this back body suplex throw by Oba Femi. But Joe Gacy's already holding his head, already in the air for this move. I wonder if it was the move prior to it, the snake eyes in the corner, that kind of caught Joe Gacy off guard a little bit. Obviously, the referee went over, checked on Gacy. Oba Femi went to lift him up. He didn't, and he backed away. The camera then stayed on Oba Femi, and we didn't see anything else. We saw a doctor get into the ring. Very scary to watch. 100% scary to watch. But we did see Joe Gacy later on in the night saying that he was okay. Give me Shawn Spears at Stand and Deliver. Ava said yes. Now, a lot of people on social media are wondering if this was pre-recorded. And maybe it was. I don't know. I'm sure this is going to come out in like dirt sheets and stuff like that. So we'll keep an eye there. Hopefully Joe Gacy is okay. This is things you might have missed from WWE NXT. Make sure you hit the like button. And if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button too. NXT billed it tonight as the final face-off. Trick and Melo will know that they're going to main event at Stand and Deliver this Saturday night. And Melo, well, he didn't miss tonight, saying that titles are like girlfriends and you tried to steal mine. Saying that Trick is the hero. They've only loved him for 6 months while they've loved Hayes for 3 years. And then, of course, we had to end it with a brawl. I love a good brawl, you know that. And this one was class. We had the roster come out. We had security everywhere. Very, very good. Lots of hype for Stand and Deliver this Saturday night. Can't wait. So Supernova Sessions, obviously metaphors like talk show on NXT, was very interesting tonight with guests Roxanne Perez and the NXT Women's Champion Lyra Valkyria. I think Lyra delivered a great promo tonight as she was giving Roxanne a dose of reality, trying to put Roxanne in her place, talking about the history of the NXT Women's title. And of course, this one got very heated very quickly. And it ended up, well, physical, of course. And then Roxanne went through a coffee table. You don't often see that in WWE. But the biggest question, why does NXT always waste so much freaking candy? Ah, the humanity. Think of the fat kids that can enjoy that candy. But, guys, do you see what I see? See? It's a puppet watch! Don't actually know if it's a puppet or just a stuffed toy, but yeah, I'll take whatever I can take nowadays, okay? This was really interesting, though. Later on, we'd see Lyra Valkyria talking to Tatum Paxley backstage. Lyra would approach her and Tatum would say, "What happened out there? That's not you." And Lyra would say, "I'm willing to do anything to keep this belt." And then the final shot was of Tatum. Now, for months, Lyra has been telling Tatum to not get involved in her matches and stuff like that. I wonder now if Tatum takes that as a sign to get involved at Stand and Deliver. Maybe? There was so much tension in the segment with Ilya Dragunov and Tony D'Angelo tonight. This followed NXT throughout the show as Ilya Dragunov got picked up by a mystery car. Why he then walked into whatever lockup this was with no lights on, a guy on a saw. There's a guy with a staple gun. Like, dude, Ilya, have you ever watched a movie in your life? You run away as quickly as possible. But luckily for Ilya, he was okay by the end of it. Tony D'Angelo, though, would squeeze those fingers of Dragunov, still sending them from last week. Look at the pain on Dragunov's face. This was tense. This was Tony D'Angelo saying, "Hey, I've got all these guys here. I could take you out right now, but I'm going to do it with the world watching on Saturday," as he presented Dragunov with his last meal. So freaking well done by WWE. Success tonight for Axiom and Nathan Frazier as they won the triple threat tag match. They will be going to Stand and Deliver to face the Wolf Dogs for the NXT tag team belts. I really enjoyed this. This kicked off NXT. Really great to use the main roster tag teams, the Good Brothers, the LWO, to put over, if you will, Nathan Frazier and Axiom. Nathan Frazier saying, hey, if you think what we did tonight was insane, we got some crazy stuff planned for Stand and Deliver, so that should be exciting. But while we're talking about tag teams, the new Ultimate Edition figures of Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, who obviously won the tag team belts last year in the main event of WrestleMania, have been revealed in that WrestleMania gear as well, with the tag team belts. Really nice, solid looking figures. And while we're talking about figures, you can get an elite version of Hulk Hogan in WWE 2K24. You have to go to Target, you have to buy any kind of Legends product, and you get a code that allows you to redeem it for Elite Hulk Hogan in 2K24. Jacy Jayne would defeat Fallon Henley tonight in a one-on-one match. There was a lot of goings on in this match, lots of tension outside the ring. After the match, we found out Ava, the general manager of NXT, would make a 6-woman tag for Stand and Deliver, much to the joy of Thea Hale. Interestingly, though, we heard from Jacy Jayne just before Thea came out, and she would call herself The Attraction. Obviously, nice little throwback there to Toxic Attraction, a faction that Jacy used to be in with Gigi Dolan and Mandy Rose. I like that. The official theme song for Stand and Deliver this year, of course, this coming Saturday before WrestleMania, is Year of the Vulture by the Wonder Years. What is going on with Von Wagner, man? Von Wagner cannot catch a break. He lost tonight to Lexis King. I didn't see that result happening, just the storyline of it. Obviously, Von Wagner come out pretty much dominant in this match, no selling some of Lexis' moves. Lexis promos before the match, sort of trashing Von Wagner, reminding the world what he did to Robert Stone and this ongoing feud that we've seen. And then he picks up the win tonight. I didn't expect that at all. I expected Von to stand tall. What is going to happen? Is Von Wagner going to snap? I feel like there's something brewing for Von Wagner in the future. I just don't know what it could be yet. Natalya would be at NXT again tonight, as she would accompany Carmen Petrovic to her match. But I love how NXT introduced Roxanne Perez into this, saying, just one little segment of Roxanne saying, I wouldn't listen to her now. Why would I? I don't need any of my heroes. Just that little moment of just pursuing the Roxanne Perez character. Gold. Carmen will obviously take on Lola Vice, a match that was semi-set up last week when she'd come out during Lola versus Natalya. But this week, it didn't seem like it was over again, as Lola Vice would adopt the sharpshooter to get the win while staring at Natalya. Oh boy. Credit to Carmen, though. I've not seen a lot of Carmen, but those kicks that she did, oh my God, they look brutal. They look good. So we did know this last night. We did talk about it on Things You Might Have Missed, but the official announcement was today. Thank you, Alba Fire, for telling us yesterday. But Clash at the Castle will be in Scotland, namely Glasgow, which actually doesn't have a castle. Okay, that's why they put Scotland, let's not lie. But nonetheless, June 15th, Clash at the Castle, night before SmackDown. Should be fun. Ariana Grace would defeat Ren Sinclair tonight. Nice little short match, all it needed to be. Don't forget, tomorrow is the debut of WWE Speed, exclusive to X, Twitter. It will always be Twitter. And then Thursday is the WrestleMania set reveal. Oh boy, so much is going on. Sol Ruka would defeat Blair Davenport in the final match on NXT tonight. This was a really good match. I like the little feud they've had going on since Sol Ruka's return, obviously from injury. Now, they said that actually Sol Ruka stole some of the soul of Blair Davenport tonight. Blair Davenport says that she hasn't got a soul. So, Sol Ruka, if you're still looking for a soul, I mean, I'm still happy to offer mine. I'm just putting it out in the universe again. Okay, I'm willing to give you mine anytime you want. And don't be creepy in the comments like you were last week. I'm just offering something that someone wants. Great show tonight from NXT. Genuinely very fun. Very hyped for Stand and Deliver. 9 out of 10 from me for tonight. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Turn on notifications. Don't miss another upload. Like the video. Share the video. And as always, I'll catch you next time. Peace!